Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 70 of Europa Universalis IV as France. Just having a quick look at the map as I loaded in here, and I've noticed that there isn't really an awful lot left of the HRE. Most of the smaller individual states have gone. The only real people left here are Milan, which I believe is still part of the HRE. Yeah, Milan. There's Aachen up here, who are a single province that we're probably going to wipe out at some point. Munster, Holland, there's literally Brandenburg, Saxony, Brunswick, Bohemia, Austria, Bavaria. That is about it. There's not a lot left at all. In fact, if we actually go here, well, there's still 21 princes. There's still a few members around, but it is getting smaller and smaller. It's still Bohemia, who is the emperor, and they are Protestant. Protestant is the official faith of the Holy Roman Empire. Why does it give me the option to... Oh, I was going to say, I thought the Leave HRE option was highlighted there. I was going to say we shouldn't be part of the HRE. We're not currently in any wars. Our manpower is doing quite well. We can invest in a new technology. So what things have we got to do? What have we got going on? Well... Expiring CB we're not too bothered about. Technology, we can invest into a Diplotech. That is actually quite cheap. We are behind the time. We're definitely behind the time. It will give us more trade efficiency. Also give us a royal palace and refineries. It's probably worth grabbing that right now. Or was I saving it for anything special? Not really. So let's go ahead and grab that. There's no reason why we should not. That's all good stuff. What do I want to do now? Well, I still have my sights set on Castile. Milan has announced France as their new rival. So I still want to... I still have my sights set on Castile, but I don't think now is the right time to do it. I don't think there's a coalition against us anymore. I think the coalition has gone away. There's still a few people who really dislike me. So don't have a truce with Austria, but they're not in the coalition anymore. Britain will probably most likely coalition me as soon as the truce wears off. So we can gain a skill 2 philosopher or -5 technology cost. We'll take the -5 technology cost, thank you very much. Opinion-wise, if we just have a look at who likes us, at least I think that's the button. That's the players one. Where's the opinion one? Accepted cultures... Never fight. Opinion map mode. There we go. So, Castile actually absolutely hate us right now. Castile hates us. Austria hates us. Britain hates us. Milan doesn't really like us. Quite a few places are indifferent. The Commonwealth like us. Bavaria likes us. Brandenburg likes us. Portugal likes us. That's pretty much all we need, really. So, I think it might be time to go and... do a little bit of damage over here. We could start a war or two because, well, why not? It'd be a good idea if we could go and increase some of our holdings over here, particularly if we can make French Mexico stronger, because then they'd have more of a chance against Norwegian Mexico should they start up with anything. So let's start by moving these troops over into Germano here. Now, do we have any CB against these guys over here? We probably, yeah, we do have a shows superiority thing, because we always have Colonial Conquest against our neighbours over here. The Apache would come in and help them. None of our allies would. I don't really care about that. So I'm going to go ahead and go to war with them. I'll allow the troops to get over there first, mainly because I don't want them coming in here and wrecking my colonies that are going on. We have lost an advisor. It's our military advisor. We definitely want to try and keep our military advisor if we can, because we have military ideas now. How much money are we making? A fair bit. We could probably afford the rank 3, but do we want the rank 3? What are our other advisors' levels? Rank 3, rank 2. We'll probably stick with the rank 2 for now, as we're not desperate for the rank 3, and that does give us a little bit of extra reinforced speed. And we've got some buildings that we can build as well, so we are going to wait for those guys to get into place. Let's go and have a look down here as well, and just see what buildings we can build for trade. So where are we? We've got... trade depots everywhere, that's fine. What about counting houses? Can't build any counting houses here. Why not? Need a workshop before a counting house can be built. Okay, so workshops. Where's our workshops? Oh, do they not have workshops? But then they don't have constables either. So you can't just sort of go for one particular thing and just rush it through. So that spent a little bit of money, but that's fine. We can invest in a new idea, which is obviously going to be a military idea. What do we like on military tech? We're massively ahead of time. So let's go and grab minus 10% recruitment time. Fantastic. And let's go back over here where we are going to declare war. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's move in. Not too sure where their forces are. Now, French-Mexico are obviously going to come to help us. Right, they do have some forces there. We don't have a leader here, but they're not even at full maintenance. They are heading into Priro. We probably won't be able to head them off. We might be able to catch them. I don't think they're going to run. They will get the defensive bonus. Our Conquistador is dead, which is fantastic. Now, like I said, they do have a leader. But tech-wise, we should have them anyway. There shouldn't really be a problem here. That's the Navajo, not the Apaches, so they're not involved in this war. Let's go and chase these down. We've gained a colonialism CB against Britain. That's fine. So we'll chase these guys down and stack wipe them. Should be nice and easy. They shouldn't be able to get away. Wow, amazingly, they did get away. Well, okay, that's fine. We'll just stay here and siege them out completely. The Apache are involved in this war. I don't even know where the Apache are. Oh, they're over there. All the way over there. I don't think they're going to be a problem. So, not too bothered about that. And even French Louisiana's coming in to help here as well. So, we could probably even get another war or two started with some of these guys on this side. Maybe even the Cherokee. So let's go ahead and do that because Nouvelle Flandre can go and deal with these guys. So if we go and declare war here, there will be a few people that get involved, but we know that these guys can handle it. So let's go ahead and declare war here as well. So these guys are going to go in and siege out all of those places there. These guys have come back, or at least they've got some new guys. Let's just detach a siege to keep it going. I don't even think I'm going to need to do that because it looks like French Louisiana is going to go in and face roll. Our truce with the Livonian order has ended. Right, these guys are coming back, so let's just stay here and group up. Now, where are they heading? I think they're actually heading... where are you guys heading? Acoma. Okay, that's fine. I'll detach a siege and get ready to move in on them. Natives rising up, internal conflicts, blah, blah, blah. Let's select army. And we are going to select this army and we're going to turn force march on. Because that way we should be able to grab them before they get a chance to run away. So they're committed now. Let's run in. They leave on the 23rd. We arrive on the 29th. Oh, even with force march on, they still get away. Although they've just literally ran straight into those guys. So they're just going to get themselves killed now. I've probably not got a chance of being able to catch these guys, even if I try and chase them down. I guess we could do. We've got the Apache coming in, actually, so let's see what the Apache do. That looked very much like the Apache went to come in and then change their mind about things. The Apache have just got absolutely wrecked there, even though they've got a leader and they rolled a 9 and they had twice as many men. We just went in and face-rolled them. We should be able to get... Yeah, we can't quite get there because we don't have a Conquistador, which is a real pain in the hoop. But we can go in a higher one. So let's just move back to friendly territory. We've got natives rising up and all kinds of stuff there because we're, you know, sort of trampling through other people's territory. But we'll siege out over here, okay. We don't want any peace offers. This is the Cherokee. Here is the Cherokee. It's not these. Is it these guys over here? Are they fully sieged already? Not yet, but they're already begging for peace. Well, they can wait. So let us wait for these guys to get over here. Don't think they really need the forced march on, actually, because that's meaning they're not reinforcing too quickly. So take the forced march off. And we will hire a Conquistador. Got the military power. He's not too bad, actually. So what we can do now with these guys is we can actually march them straight into the Apache territory. That might be all the Apaches have. I'm not going to take that. It's too far away. We can march into this territory, and we'll go through into the Apache's land, as we can use our conquistador for that. So this is good. We're expanding. I'm completely leaving this war down to French Louisiana. I thought these guys were involved, but they're not. These guys are, and these guys are as well. But they're dealing with those guys fine. I'm going to just try and take as much stuff as possible for my my colonial nations once we get the option to do so. And this gives me a little bit more of an excuse to do a bit of exploration as well. So of course we do have the Great Basin here, which is wasteland, so it can't be colonized. So there is great big chunks of America that we can't actually do anything in. We can lose a stability or lose 20 army tradition. I don't want to lose the army tradition. I'd sooner take the stability hit because we can get stability a lot more easily than we can get army tradition. Got a decent amount of admin power. What are we looking like in terms of our admin tech? We are still years ahead of time. So if I did want to, I could go and spend them. I mean, in fact, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go straight back up to Stability 3. Let's just keep that money coming in. Why not? Here come the Apache to get face rolled. They're probably just going to go straight back to their own territory now. Even though we've got the negative modifier there, they just got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, I've got a feeling that they may only have this one province here. So that shouldn't be too tricky at all. Not interested in any peace deals yet. We want 100% on everything. The more we can take, the better. Of course, we're not bothered about getting aggressive expansion over here. Not even slightly. Unfortunately, we ran into some locals there. So we've got a stack over here. We've won a siege. Fantastic. Probably won't be able to stat wipe them, unfortunately. No, we weren't able to stat wipe them, but we can stay here. Oh, they're now having to fight natives, so we could actually move in here and possibly catch them. Oh, they might just get away. They have got to fight a lot of natives, which means it slows them down. They've still got low morale, but we can actually engage them. That should be a stack wipe. Still wasn't a stack wipe. Okay. A colony has become self-sustaining. 2 colonies have become self-sustaining. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, I've missed it now. Okay, fine. So, where's our next colony going to be? Probably down here. Let's go and make sure we completely trap Norway in. Where was our other colony? I'm guessing it was probably this one here. So, let's go and grab this one. And you can move into there. Not bothered about any peace offers at all right now. So let's go back over here. Yeah, we should be able to stat wipe them now. Because they've literally got nothing left. And then we can go and siege out this province. So these wars are pretty much already won anyway. Yep, okay, they're stat wiped. I'll leave these guys here because we can do a little bit of exploring with them actually. So this place is not quite 100% siege, but we'll wait until it is. So far all is going well. I'd like these guys to finish sieging out everything over here. And I'd like them to siege out everything over here as well if they can. We're still colonizing around this area. We'll probably go all the way around Lake Michigan here just to get all of the coastal tiles. Although I don't think they're technically coastal because they're inland sea. But they've got decent tax modifiers. So, well, decent base tax. So they're probably worth having. And we've just got this one place left here to siege out. You might as well just come back to friendly territory because there's not an awful lot you can do there. Not bothered about your peace offers. You're on 93. The Apache can't field any troops now, of course, because we are sieging out their only province. And of course, we're right over here now on the west coast. So things are very good. Cornwall is now, Oxfordshire is now so is Cornwall. So do we have any overextension at all? No, everywhere is cored. So, we can take Metz, we can claim our rival's province, or we can colonise Managua. Now, where is that and what would we get for it? It's not too bad, actually. Managua, where are you? You are all the way down here somewhere. Right down there, yeah, not ideal. Not really something that I'm bothered about doing. Metz, do we really want to take Metz? Which is here, because that would be ballsy, definitely ballsy. I'm going to leave the missions for now. I don't think it's the right time to be thinking about taking other people's stuff. I said as I'm, attacking the Native Americans, but this isn't really going to cause me any aggressive expansion in Europe, so I'm not too bothered about this. This is a non-issue right here. Yeah, so we should be fine. We're also going to need to get our conquistador to come down here at some point, but we might as well go around and have a look at as much of the stuff as we can on the west coast before heading back down. We might as well get the complete continent of North America uncovered if we can, because why not? So that was the first war that we started. It's at 95%. They will siege this province out very quickly, and then we'll be done. And then they'll have a colonial CB against the Navajo, and we'll be able to grab their territory as well. So that will be quite good. Still getting these peace offers. Austria no longer considers France a rival. That's very interesting. Still not at 100% yet, so I'm not bothered. That's at 21% there. Another colony has become self-sustaining. Fantastic. Austria is no longer a valid rival for France. So now we have a costly embargo. So let's go and grab Illinois. It's a good reason to grab that because it actually sort of joins the territory up there. Costly trade embargo, so we need to revoke our embargo against Austria. Now we can't pick another rival at the moment because of course we're at war, so we'll just have to wait for things to carry on. We've got a potential got a bit of political provincial unrest in Cornwall, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. You're at 35%, you're at 7. I'm really surprised that hasn't ticked over yet. It's taking far longer than I expected it to. Yeah, so I mean obviously we haven't really taken anything in South America. We could do later on, but let's take North America first. Let's make sure that North America is as much ours as possible. So we can have we can grab a claim on somewhere, but French Mexico's opinion of us would change by -50, or we can just, well, I don't really want the claim, so we'll just increase their opinion of us. I'm fine with that. It's easy enough to get claims, especially against sort of colonial neighbours, so that's not a problem at all. Come on, guys, hurry up with that one. You're absolutely taking ages there. How are things going with these little battles up here? You are sieging some provinces out. Yeah, those guys aren't really going to have a lot of places that they can go. There is a bit of a siege going on there, but I don't think we're concerned about that. 97%. Why have you guys not yet managed to take that? Mind you, we haven't managed to take out the Apaches' lands either. There we go. Is that 100%? No, it's 99. But it might be enough. And we get -5% aggressive expansion impact and -20% unjustified demands for 5 years, which is fine. So if we want to just go full annexation, they wouldn't actually accept it. Wow. Okay, that's fine. You'll have to accept it once we siege out the Apache. Certainly because they're at 99%. But as soon as the Apache are sieged out, it'll be 100% and they'll have to accept. They'll have no choice. So we'll just wait for that to tick over. In fact, it might even do it on this tick. Not quite, but 42% chance next time around. So we might get there. So yeah, we're going to try and go around here and just sort of box Norwegian Mexico in to stop them from expanding. They may attack us, but if they attack us, that's fine because it'll be a defensive war. We may need to go then and grab one of these provinces just so that we can join up with the Panway over here so we can go and attack them. We've now sieged out the Apache. Brilliant. So we should now be able to demand full annexation. So send demands. And that has done. Gives us some aggressive expansion. Nobody cares. And that now means that we have all of this area here, which goes over to Mexico. You guys can now just go off and do a little bit of exploring in that direction. So now we've just got the other war to worry about, which is on 99%. And in fact, what do we want to take from this war? We would like to full annex these guys. They probably won't go for it right now because they do have other people involved. They would actually accept full annexation. So let's go ahead and just do that straight away. So there we go. Full annexation on those guys. French Nouvelle-Flandre may well colonize these inner areas. So that I'm fine with that. So we're no longer in any wars, which is unusual, I know. Let's go ahead and just queue up a few movements into some of these provinces here, just so we can see what we have around here. Let's just keep going through that way. Seems sensible enough. Let's unpause the game. Have our missions changed? Improved defensive in marshes. I always love these because you get 5 army tradition. So let's go ahead and accept that. Marshes is somewhere over here in the world. He says, not having any clue where it is at all, really. Let's have a look. Marshes. Oh, is this one? I live in Great Britain and I never knew this place was called Marshes. Maybe it is just full of marshes. That's quite possible. But we're going to go ahead over here and we will build the Star Fort because army tradition is always good to have. Very, very good. We've got a lot of money in the bank now. So what we should possibly be doing is upgrading our fleets. This is something I said I wanted to do for a long time. So let's get the fleet from the English Channel. Let's bring them into Normandy. So we'll unpause. So English Channel Trade Fleet is coming into Normandy. And we are going to upgrade. That's going to cost quite a lot of gold. But what I can do now is tell them to go back to protecting trade in the English Channel. Now, they haven't finished upgrading yet, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they will finish upgrading before they move out again. We can invest in a new technology, which is going to be... Milan declared war on Venice. Venice, bit Sean Connery there. So, yeah, we're quite behind on Diplotech, so let's make sure we keep up with that. And it's quite cheap. It will increase our trade range. It will increase our trade efficiency. It gives us another type of ship, but that's the galley. We're not bothered about the galley. The next frigate upgrade comes at level 23, so we'll have to do some more upgrading then. But for the time being, we're okay. So we're trying to make our trade ships pay for themselves. Looks like there's a few British pretender rebels over here, potentially giving them some problems. We could consider annexing somebody right now. If we go and have a look, we do have positive Diplo relations. Who do we have in terms of vassals? We've got Munster and Tyrone. We have Corsica. I think it might be worth grabbing Munster down here, just so we've got a little bit more of the British mainland. So let's go ahead to these guys. They don't like us all that much. We need to suck up to these guys, actually, and all of our diplomats are free. So you are going to go and improve relations here. And you are going to go and improve relations here. And we might as well go and do the same to Corsica as well, although they do like us slightly more, but... Instead of having all of our diplomats sitting around doing nothing, let's go and improve things. Do we want to try and take anything more from Austria? It might not be a bad idea. Losing some naval tradition is never good. They're not currently in any wars. Maybe that's when we want to jump on them. Of course, we do also want to have a go at Castile at some point. Maybe when they are in a war. So, we have gone over the 20-minute mark. I'm just having a quick look just to see if there's anything really significant that we could do. Probably not right now. As I've said, I don't want to get into a point where I'm starting too many pointless fights. Our king has died, which is unfortunate. Our new king's not bad, though, and the heir's not too bad either, although he doesn't have much in the way of military. So, what I'd actually like you to do is go back down to... You don't want to go down to there, do you? Let's accept this royal marriage offer from the Commonwealth. Just go straight down to there, then go back up to here, then go into this area. Or you're going to do it by going through all that way, are you? That's fine, if that's the way that you think is the best way to get there. Who am I to argue? So we'll allow those guys to carry on moving around. Uncovered most of the area now. There's a little bit in the middle here that we still need to go and sort out. We'll get that on the way back. That won't be a problem at all. It's all looking good. But is there anything else over here that we could do? Probably not. The next thing we're probably going to do will be to attack Castile and just take them down a peg or two. Royal marriage offer from Portugal, and in fact, I should make sure that we just go through and royal marriage wherever we can. So royal marriage there is accepted. Let's go ahead and grab a royal marriage here. Has been accepted. We'll go a royal marriage here. Okay, we have lost our Diplo advisor. Not really bothered about spy offense. Better relations over time could be good. Global tariffs would be nice as well. We are quite behind on Diplotech though. Let's keep the rank, stick with the rank 3 guy for now. Is there anybody else that we don't have royal marriages with that we should have royal marriages with? Munster, Tyrone, the Commonwealth, Corsica, Bavaria, Brandenburg, Portugal. We're all good. We're also -1 on a diplomatic relation, so we could possibly try and get another friend somewhere and maybe diplo-vassalize them. We'll never grab somewhere like Holland, and Holland are part of the HRE, so you'd never be able to diplo-vassalize them anyway. Unfortunately, because most of what we've got over here is part of the HRE, it makes diplo-vassalization next to impossible. Naples is going to be too big. I'm almost certain of that. Do Venice like me? Venice actually quite like me. I'm going to go and... they feel threatened. I'm going to go and suck up to Venice, because maybe we can get something going on with Venice later on. We can afford another military idea, which we're going to grab, which is +1 to land leader fire. So that is another nice upgrade, and I think that's probably a good point to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.